everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, then now you know. And you guys, today I'm going to be giving you a full review on my blue Chanel classic flap. If this is the first time you ever see me, then hello, I'm so happy to have you. My name is Kenzie. I make a lot of videos about luxury handbags, luxury fashion, travel, jewelry, but mostly handbags. I like those a lot, but today we do have a full review on one of my Chanel bags. If any of that sounds fun to you, if you like the idea, then I would ask you to consider clicking the subscribe button and give this video a like and ding a little bell down there so you're notified every time I upload. And you guys, without any further ado, let's get into the video. So yes, hi, hello everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. I recently did a full review on my brown Chanel classic flap that I've had for 6 months, around that. Or I've had it for longer now, but at the time I had had it for around 6 months. And now it's time for me to do the same type of review on my blue classic flap. The difference between those two is the brown one is lambskin and this one is obviously caviar. This one is a colored bag as well, and we will be talking about like wear and tear on this bag because I have some tea. Anyways, let's go ahead and just get started. So this bag was purchased from Redilux, and I want to say I purchased it in May, but I need to see. Okay, yes, it was purchased on May 1st, and then I received it May 3rd. That's really fast shipping. So that means that I have had it now, so May, June, July, August, September. It hasn't been as long. It hasn't been still as long as the brown one, but I'm still gonna do a review on it. So we're gonna do like a 4-month review. I might just call it a 5-month review because in October it will be 5 months. So it's almost October, so I'm just gonna call it a 5-month review. So starting off with just the overview. So here is what she looks like in all of her glory. Here is the front. Here is the back. And then, of course, the handles look like this. This is from the 24P collection? 23P collection. That's right, because my caramel classic flap is the 21P collection. This one is the 23P collection. And this one is kind of like in a periwinkle, kind of. It's called light blue, but I think if this is more of like a cornflower blue because it does have like a very slight purple undertone. It's genuinely the most beautiful color, like the most beautiful blue color I could have ever asked for in a handbag. So just talking about the color of it, I think it's insane. And obviously one big difference that I said earlier regarding this bag versus my brown classic flap, but if you haven't seen that review of my brown Chanel classic flap, I'll link that down below so you can go check it out and then you can like compare the two. But this bag is indeed caviar instead of lambskin. So as you can see, it does have the kind of rougher texture. So in theory, it is a lot more durable than the caviar, which I do think is true and not true at the same time. We'll get into that here in a bit. When it comes to caviar versus lambskin, I personally like the look of lambskin better, but I am glad that I have two. I am glad that I have one lambskin and one caviar just so I could get the feel for both of them. So I do feel very grateful that I'm able to have both experiences and just, I don't know, I have one of each and I love that. So that's gonna be a definite pro for this bag, that I do technically think this bag is a little bit safer to use, more of like an everyday. I mean, I would use a Chanel every day. I know a lot of people wouldn't do that and they would be like, oh no, it's only a special occasion bag or you should only wear it to these types of places. Like, no, I think a Chanel, depending on the color and the type of Chanel you get, I do think the classic flaps can be really casual. The black ones with the gold hardware, maybe you don't want to carry to the grocery store. I get that, but like, I wouldn't carry this to the grocery store. But I would carry this one to lunch or maybe to go to the mall or something like that. I would not be scared to use this during the day. Like, I would not have to reserve this for nighttime or anything. So I think Chanel's can be worn pretty much anytime. If I ever got another classic flap, which does not seem very likely, but if I ever did, and if I had the choice between lambskin and caviar, I would actually go with the lambskin. I just think the lambskin is much more pretty. I think it's a much more luxurious experience. It's very soft, it's very puffy, it's very, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it feels just very luxurious. And I love the lambskin texture and just the feel and the look of lambskin over caviar. So this is one of the only caviar bags that I think that I would ever get. But I can never say never, but I do think that I would stick with lambskin for my future bags, even though the caviar is technically more durable because I just like the look of the lambskin better. What can I say? This one, like my brown classic flap, is light gold hardware. And of course it has the 4 grommets. So you can do it like this, or you can let down the strap and then you can wear it crossbody or like on your shoulder. So that's been kind of like the overview of the bag. So now let's go into like my experience with owning this bag so far. I have only really had one glaring problem with this bag, and like I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, that's just normal wear and tear, it's not that big of a deal. However, I beg to differ because my brown lambskin classic flap has not had this problem, and it was already pre-used. Like that was a pre-loved bag. It was not brand new. This bag was brand new when I bought it from Redilux, and I'm already noticing that the straps are starting to show some signs of wear because I don't know what it is. I don't know if this lambskin, because it's a seasonal color, is like, not lambskin, this caviar, because it's a seasonal color, if this caviar is more fragile. I don't know if the classic black caviar is more rough or anything, or I don't know what the issue is, but the straps on this bag have started to like, I guess, peel in a way, but only in like one spot. I have to try to find it. Yeah, here. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if I just like maneuvered the strap through the grommets too roughly. So let me show you this first and then I'll tell you why I think this happened. And again, I've only owned this one for 4 months, going on 5 months, but we're gonna say 5 months. And I've owned the Chanel, the brown one, the lambskin one, for 6 months, going on like now it's even longer, probably like 7 months. And this one was supposedly brand new. I mean, I do believe it was brand new, but like the wear on this is just happening a lot faster. So it's, can you see it? I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see it. Can you see that like snag on there? I really hope that you can see it. Can you see that snag? So that is where it started happening. It's not really happening anywhere else, thank God, but yeah, that is kind of annoying because, you know, again, we're always told that the caviar bags are so much more durable and that they'll last you forever and the lambskins are more fragile and all that. I'm seeing the opposite, to be honest. I'm not saying that this would get damaged or hurt very easily, but it still is kind of annoying that the straps on this bag are already showing signs of wear and the straps on the lambskin are just not. I think it's because it's so difficult to like pull the strap through. It's like so, like, you see, it just gets stuck and it's really, really hard to pull the strap through. And I think that's what the issue is. On my lambskin one, the straps just like slide through. It's so easy. There's like no resistance. So I don't think they get hurt like that. But here, and then if I want to pull it back, it's just not smooth at all. And just even me doing this, I'm afraid that I'm gonna hurt the straps even more. So I'm not going to keep doing that. But you know what I mean? Do you see my problem? That has been my biggest issue with this bag so far, but everything else has been amazing. There has not been any issues to the actual front of this bag or anything. I do try to keep it really safe. I don't take this to places that I know is gonna be like, if it's gonna be rainy that day, I don't take it. I don't take any of my bags unless it's like a good bag to get out in the rain. But yeah, I do try to take care of these bags and like baby them a little bit, but the damage has still been done on the strap, unfortunately. Now, one other thing going along with this, when it comes to like my experience, I've worn this bag probably twice as much as my brown bag. So maybe that is why this bag has gotten more wear, just because of the season that we were in before. I know we're now into fall, so I will start wearing my brown classic flap a bit more in the future. But this one, since I got it in the like late spring, early summer, I've been wearing this one a lot. So this one has definitely gotten a lot more wear than the brown one. So maybe you could say, oh, well, that's obviously why that this one has more wear. I don't know how true that is because it's not like I wore this bag every single day. Like I have not been putting this bag through the ringer or anything like that, but she has definitely got a lot more wear than my brown one. These ones are meant to be worn, you know, like the caviar ones, they're meant to be more durable. So this bag will be retired here very soon, just because I'm not going to be able to wear her. I mean, I can if I wanted to, but just because of the fall season, she's not a fall bag. She's very much a spring summer bag, and maybe even a winter bag as well. I might bring her back out in the winter, but I do plan to retire her for the fall time, just so she can get some rest. And I am going to be taking out my brown classic flap even more. Now, one thing that I will say that I like more about this bag than my caramel classic flap is the fact that, again, I'm not sure if it's just because it's lambskin or what the issue is, but on my previous video when I was talking about my caramel classic flap review, I said that I hate how far these stick out. Now, on this caviar one, that does not happen. Like, that issue is just literally not there. So I'm thinking that it's just because it's caviar. Because here, look at the bottom. Like, it does not butterfly out at all. Like the other one, if you remember when I showed the caramel classic flap, it's like super raised, and like these stick out really far like that. This one doesn't do that. So I am very happy about that, and I kind of do wish that my lambskin one stayed more flat like this, because I think that it gives the bag a better shape overall. But that's just me. Maybe it's just the fact that the other one's lambskin. Maybe lambskin just does that, but that's one pro on this bag versus the lambskin that I like a lot more. And the last thing I want to talk about regarding this bag is what you can fit inside. I did talk about this the last time I talked about like my caramel classic flap, that I do think that you can fit more inside the lambskin bags. I don't know if that's true or not. I just feel like it is, because I feel like I can fit a little bit more inside of the lambskin bag. Maybe it's because the lambskin bag was already pre-loved, so it was already a little bit like stretched out. I'm probably wrong in saying that the lambskins can fit more. I don't think that's necessarily true, but like I do have more of an issue fitting stuff in here, but I just find that things fit better, and I can fit a few more things into my lambskin bag because it's so flexible and so pliable, whereas this one is quite stiff, and I can't really fit those other items in this bag. I can, but it would be kind of pushing it. It would look really full if I did it with this bag. So again, I don't know if that's just because this one is like technically newer than my lambskin. I don't know if the caviar is just naturally more rigid, so that's why I can't fit as much in this one, or if it's because that my lambskin was already pre-loved and like a little bit stretched out. I don't know, but I do find that I can't fit as much in this bag. So you guys, that has been my 5-month review on my blue Chanel classic flap in the small size. Let me know in the comments what you think of this bag. Let me know if you love it, if you don't like it. Let me know if you have a classic flap in your collection, or if you're wanting to add one in the future, or just leave me a comment down below telling me anything, because I'm nosy and I want to know that. But you guys, thank you so much for watching this video today. I really hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, then go ahead and click up the like button for me, and then subscribe if you want to, and be sure to ding the little bell down there so you're notified every time I upload. And you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!